We'll start on Isaiah chapter 15. The burden against Moab, which means from my father. Because in the night Ar of Moab is laid waste and destroyed. Because in the night Kir of Moab is laid waste and destroyed. He has gone up to the temple and Dibon. And Dibon means pining or wasting. To the high places to weep. Moab will wail over Nebo, which means Nebo means a prophet or a proclaimer. Moab will wail over Nebo and over Medeba. On all their heads will be baldness, and every beard cut off. In their streets they will clothe themselves with sackcloth. On the tops of their houses and in their streets everyone will wail, weeping bitterly. Heshbon, which means the power of thinking or reason or understanding. Heshbon and Elelea. Eleale, which means burnt offering. So Heshbon and Eleale will cry out. Their voice shall be heard as far as Jahaz. And Jahaz means the threshing floor or content. Therefore, the armed soldiers of Moab will cry out. His life will be burdensome to him. My heart will cry out for Moab. His fugitives shall flee to Zoar, like a 3-year-old heifer. For by the ascent of Luhith, which means boards, for by the ascent of Luhith, they will go up with weeping, for in the way of Horonaim, which means double caves or anger or ragings, for in the way of Horonaim they will raise up a cry of destruction. For the waters of Nimrim will be desolate, for the green grass has withered away, and the grass fails, there is nothing green. Therefore the abundance they have gained, and what they have laid up they will carry it away to the brook of the willows. For the cry has gone all around the borders of Moab, its wailing to Eglaim, and its wailing to Beer Elim. For the waters of Dimon will be full of blood, because I will bring more upon Dimon, lions upon him who escape from Moab, and on the remnant of the land. Send the lamb to the rulers of the land. Chapter 16 in Isaiah, it says, send the lamb to the ruler of the land, from Selah to the wilderness, to the mountain of the daughter of Zion, for it shall be as a wandering bird thrown out of the nest. So shall be the daughters of Moab at the fords of Arnon. Take counsel, execute judgment, make your shadow like the night in the middle of the day. Hide the outcasts, do not betray him who escapes. Let my outcasts dwell with you, O Moab. Be a shelter to them from the face of the spoiler, for the extortioner is at an end. Devastation ceases. The oppressors are consumed out of the land. In mercy, the throne will be established, and one will sit on it in truth, in the tabernacle of David, judging, seeking justice, and hastening righteousness. We have heard of the pride of Moab. He is very proud. of his haughtiness, and of his pride, and of his wrath, but his lies shall not be so. Therefore Moab shall wail for Moab, every one shall wail. For the foundations of Kir Hereseth you shall mourn, surely they are stricken. For the fields of Heshbon languish, and the vine of Sibmah, Sibmah meaning coolness or sweet fragrance. The lords of the nations have broken down its choicest plants, which have reached to Jazer, which is the helper or assistance. The lords of the nations have broken down The lords of the nations have broken down its choicest plants, which have reached to Jazer and wandered through the wilderness. Her branches are stretched out. They are gone over the sea. Therefore I will bewail the vine of Sibmah with the weeping of Jazer. I will drench you with my tears, O Heshbon and Elealeh, for battle cries have fallen over your summer fruits and your harvest. Gladness is taken away, and joy from the plentiful field. In the vineyards there will be no more singing. There will be no singing, nor will there be shouting. No treaders will tread out wine in the presses. I have made their shouting cease. Therefore my heart shall resound like a harp for Moab, my inner being for Kir Heresh. And it shall come to pass, when it is seen that Moab is weary on the high place, then he will come to his sanctuary to pray, but he will not prevail. This is the word which the Lord has spoken concerning Moab since that time. But now the Lord has spoken, saying, within 3 years, as the years of a hired man, the glory of Moab will be despised with all that great multitude, and the remnant will be very small and feeble.